Thank you very much, Amanda. Away too. Thank you very much. My name is Sinawo Tambo. I'm the national spokesperson of the Economic Freedom Fighters. And we'd like to welcome all of you to the listening session of the 5th Jazz Hour album of the EFF. So you're all welcome to this momentous occasion. It is an album that is being released on the 10th anniversary. So it is very significant. We'd like to welcome the leadership of the EFF, which is here, the Deputy President Floyd Shivambu, the Secretary General Marshal Jamini. We have seen Dr. Komisambu Hussein is here as well. We welcome the members of the media, the Sowetan, Josie FM, the New York Times, City Press, which is here as well. And we welcome all of our distinguished guests, artists, the SABC, which is here. We have seen Comrade Mzilikazi is also here, and we welcome all of you to this occasion. So we are going to start by getting an introduction of the purpose and the nature and character of the event that we're having here today. Because we are not gathered in a beer hall, we're gathered in an organizational event, and music is very central to what we do in the revolution. So we're going to call on the Deputy President of the Economic Freedom Fighters, Komsa Floyd Shivambu, to give us a greater context of why we're all gathered here today, and then we'll proceed to engage in the musical items of today. DP.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, commissars, fighters, and the people of South Africa. I understand that through our platforms, we are also speaking to the people of South Africa who are joining us through the different platforms of the EFF, the broadcast platforms of the EFF. Welcome to the official listening session of the 5th installation of the Jazz Hour albums, which prior to all the elections, we as the EFF will collaborate with different artists and musicians to produce what becomes long-lasting and very beautiful and solid music. So this listening session is going to expose all of you who are here and those of you who are joining us through the different platforms to the music that is basically going to sing about the politics of South Africa, the struggle for economic freedom in our lifetime. This is an important one because it happens when we're celebrating the 10th anniversary, the 10th year of the economic emancipation movement, which is nothing but a weapon in the hands of the oppressed and exploited masses of our people. So the only way to summarize and to characterize properly what the EFF is that it is a fighting weapon in the hands of the oppressed black masses of our people, of the exploited working class, those who do not own the means of production. It's an organization that was started 10 years ago, not very far from here, where we're going to be having a press conference tomorrow. The Commander-in-Chief of the EFF would have been part of this listening session, but he couldn't join us because he was today doing the 8th celebration activity in Ekpumleni Old Age Home in Gqeberha, in Nelson Mandela Bay in the Eastern Cape. So as part of the celebration of the 10th anniversary, the EFF has been visiting different provinces to do philanthropic work, but also revolutionary work that gets to empower children's homes and old age homes. So he was there with the Treasurer General, the National Chairperson is going to be joining us, the Secretary General is here, and the DSG is busy with organizational work. And all other members of the Central Command team are in different provinces. And just to highlight that this is a very important activity that we are in, of a listening session of the music which has been produced excellently. You will get to hear by the economic freedom fighters in collaboration with prominent artists, because there's always a symbiotic and a very close relationship between the arts and the revolution. So we always seek to illustrate that. So outside of the musical journey, which the EFF has gotten to be producing the music through, we also have got to lodge a stage play called Liruo, which was written and directed by Commissar Fana Mukwena. They've been on a tour in almost all provinces. They've covered all the provinces except the Northwest province, which they're going to be covering prior to us going to our 10th anniversary celebration. So the 10th anniversary celebration will be taking place here at the FNB Stadium. So we'll be gathering 100,000 ground forces, a festival of the poor from all parts of South Africa, to celebrate the milestone of a weapon in the hands of the oppressed and exploited masses, to then get to mark this important milestone. It's a very important activity that we have. I want to take this opportunity because we're just going to listen today, we're not going to talk. It's a listening session to thank all the people, the artists, the musicians, the instrumentalists who are involved in the production, the writing of songs that are going to be listened to today. We've heard there's a song which was led by Fighter Ringo, by Rafiwa, by Yams, by Maestro, and various other important artists as well. So as and when we get to listen to music, Komisambu Isene is going to introduce the context of each and every song that is going to be played. So this obviously will become part of our playlists. So if this music were to be rated, I'm sure most of it will be the most played music between now and the 29th of July, when we all gather here in FNB Stadium to mark the 10th anniversary of the EFF, which, by the way, is an event which is open to all of us in South Africa invited to come and celebrate the 10th anniversary of the EFF, which will be addressed by the Commander-in-Chief and President of the EFF, Julius Malema. But also it will be a festival of the poor, the festival of the masses of our people, to then determine just where we are going. Because one thing for sure is that from 2024 onwards, this economic emancipation movement will be in national government and providing decisive leadership to the people of South Africa. So ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to this event. It's a listening session. We can dance where it is necessary. We can sing along if we can catch some of the lyrics. We can then get to appreciate just what we do in the relationship between song and the revolution. Komisambu Isene. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, DP. Just a couple of announcements. Refreshments are at the back, and the refreshment stations are on my right, on your left, known as bathrooms. And Komisambu Isene will hand over directly to you.
Thank you very much. I'm not tall like the men before me. Thank you very much, Commissars Nautambo. It's a very difficult job that I have to do, but I'm going to try. And just to begin with acknowledging the leadership that is here, the Deputy President, the Secretary General, Commissar Marshall Dlamini, and the entire leadership of the EFF, also in its absence, led by our Commander-in-Chief, Julius Sello Malema. The 5th anniversary album is basically, has two sides. Side A is very commercial. The 5th album of the 10th anniversary. Yes, the 5th album of the 10th, and it's the 5th installation since we began in 2013. I wanted the Deputy President to give us a brief history of the EFF, because this album is celebrating 10 years of the EFF's existence that will be celebrated in a rally here. But I'm going to negotiate with him humbly as we go along. Maybe he'll come back and give some important and interesting facts, because we must always do politics. So, as I said, we've got two sides to the album. The first side is what we call Ikwijo. Are the struggle songs, they are a cappella. That is really why the albums of the EFF are called Jazz Hour. It's not the typical jazz. It is because in the camps of the former liberation movement, when the soldiers in their different forms, particularly of Mkhonto weSizwe, would break into song in the camps, they would call that moment the Jazz Hour. So the Jazz Hour, in this sense, that's what it means. It means those struggle songs. And then on their foundation, we try to tap into the different genres that are dominating in the day, to not only mobilize our people behind the banner of the EFF, but to raise the levels of consciousness through music. So we're going to start with, we have 25 songs, but we're not going to play all of them tonight. We're going to try and take you through what we think are important teasers so that you go on and listen. The last thing to say is that it's a free album. So you might not find it on the platforms where you need to either subscribe or buy music. That's why on our website you can download all of it for free, including the rest of the other 4 albums that have happened in the years before. This is a special one, this album in particular, because it's the first album that we did outside elections. And it's special to commemorate a decade and 10 years of our unbroken struggle. So we're going to start with the softer songs that are done by a lot of activists of the EFF. And I will start, I'm working with our sound engineer here, Tsepo. I want us to start with the very first song, which is a song that says Happy Birthday EFF. So it's very simple, straightforward, but Ikwijo. Ikwijo means a cappella struggle songs, and the rest of the other folk songs in South Africa. They can be wedding songs, they can be songs that men sing in the mountain. They are generally categorized as Ikwijo. So we're going to start with EFF Ikwijo. We'll end with the more complex day-to-day music. So we've got jazz in the traditional sense, we've got Afrobeats, we've got piano, we've got Bacardi. We're very serious, but I'll take us through as we go. So let's go. The first song is the EFF's Happy Birthday Ikwijo song, Happy Birthday Fighter. Tsepo.
Happy birthday, fighter. Happy birthday, fighter. Unangaki fighter. Nobody wanna see us together. Let me tell you about the story of our life. Let me tell you about the story of our life.
Thank you. That's the first one. Let them flow. So you are all invited for beverages. It's a listening session like any other. We have to relax, so there are beverages just behind our banner there. You're welcome to go and grab a drink as you listen. And there are a lot of music critics in here. We are very welcome to your opinion. We're looking forward to your opinion of our musical installation at the end or during each and every song. Now, the next song is a famous song, I think, on TikTok in the last 3 or so months. So like all these songs, they evolve into different spaces. And we saw it really sung by the Student Command on online, on Twitter. And the President and Commander-in-Chief thought, let's actually, get the fighters into studio to come and record it. So it's Ngena Wena Juju. You'll hear that it's actually like one of those songs that have been doing really, really powerful rounds on TikTok. So we already pre-released it, but people love it. So let's take a shot. Ngena Wena Juju. The message is also self-explanatory. It's within this genre. And then you don't stop, Tsepo. You immediately go after that to Shona Malanga. Thank you.
Malema liphatha lami kuwe ebazophela bangithi ngenawe Malema siyabuza ubunzima, malema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima, emalema siyabuza ubunzima, malema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima, emalema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima, malema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima, awusesino 10 years. Emkakweni namanje ayekho socialize. Awusesino 10 years. Emkakweni namanje ayekho socialize. Emalema siyabuza ubunzima, malema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima, emalema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima, malema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima. Awusesino 10 years. Emkakweni namanje ayekho socialize. Awusesino 10 years. Emkakweni namanje ayekho socialize. Namalanga shona, shona malanga, shona malanga, shona malanga, shona, shona malanga, shona malanga, shona tatane wafele mpakwe namanje ayekho socialize. Tatane wafele mpakwe namanje ayekho socialize. Namalanga shona, shona malanga, shona malanga, shona malanga, umamboshi wafele kopi namanje ayekho socialize. Umamboshi wafele kopi namanje ayekho socialize. Emalema siyabuza ubunzima, malema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima, emalema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima, malema siyabuza, siyabuza ubunzima. Umlungisi wafele skole namanje ayekho imfundo yamahala. Umlungisi wafele skole namanje ayekho imfundo yamahala. Shona malanga shona, shona malanga, shona malanga, shona we malanga, shona, shona malanga, 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 shona. Awusesino 10 years. Emkakweni namanje ayekho socialize. Awusesino 10 years. Emkakweni namanje ayekho socialize. Namalanga shona, shona malanga, shona malanga, shona malanga, shona, shona malanga, shona malanga, shona.
Thank you, thank you. I'd like to welcome our national chairperson, Commissar Veronica Mente, who just joined us, and some of the individuals from different spaces of life, and the CEO of FNB is also here. I didn't think he will come, but of FNB Stadium. The CEO of FNB Stadium, Bertie, is here as well. Our host, who have been with him for a very long time. We want to be like Kaiser Chiefs and have a room of ourselves that this is the home of the EFF. We're going to move on. There are 10 Kwicho songs basically dedicated to the 10 years of the EFF. As I indicated, we're not playing everything as it is a listening session. We're going to play 2 more. When the listening session is done, you'll find everything. which will also be put up on our website. You can download it for free. We're going to go to Kuteni Mafaita Tsepo, and then immediately after that, we play Shumile Minyaga. Again, Shumile Minyaga is a beautiful song. One of the great things about our Kwicho songs this year is that we've got 2 women for the first time that are leading Kwicho songs, and leading them as vigorous, as powerful, and as uncompromising as they have to be sung. So this is a powerful thing for us as well. And so yes, but let's go to Kuteni Mafaita. Thank you. And then immediately after that,
Teni Mafaita, Teni Mafaita, Salama ini kwende, Sachizindo, Salama ini kwende, Teni Mafaita, Teni Mafaita, Salama ini kwende, Sachizindo, Salama ini kwende, Teni Mafaita, Teni Mafaita, Salama ini kwende.
I was getting lost in the music. Tsepo, we're going to do one last Gwijo song on the request of the Deputy President. It's the song that is also led by a woman, Impia Masoja. It's also a very popular Gwijo song, and we decided to put it in our installation. Then we're going to go to the more or less commercial side, instrumental and all of that. And immediately after the song, I'll try to introduce that. I'm going to take that journey on that side with some of the artists. They are shy, but I'm praying about it, that they gain the bravery to introduce their tracks. So I'm just announcing that in advance. Again, you are invited for refreshments at the back, and I want to invite everybody that is joining us online. Let's join the conversation with hashtag EFF Jazz Hour. We're very interested in what you have to say. And happy birthday, EFF, happy birthday. I know you are journalists, compilers, and all those things, but you are really free to dance or be emotional or be moved and all of that and stuff like that. Impia Masoja, and then I'll come back right after that.
Impia Masoja, Impia Masoja, Impia Makerela, Impia Makerela. Impia Masoja, Impia Masoja, Impia Masoja, Impia Makerela, Impia Makerela.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to start in the beginning then. The next song is song number 1, Tsepone, in the commercial side of the album. It's sung by the legendary fighter Ringo Madlingozi. He couldn't be with us this evening because he lost his sister, and we really have to send our deepest condolences in that regard. He would have loved to introduce this song himself. It's another great song. Those of you who come from the Eastern Cape, you know this song, Vumagamnandi. It's sang about some bird, a bird that, I don't know in Xhosa, a national chairperson. So a lot of political different formations, the weddings and all of that, you find it there. But it's a groove. We're entering into groove now. So we'll start here at the top. We'll go a little bit down, and then we'll go up again, just for control. Yeah, just for control, so that I don't lose you too much. So Vumagamnandi. Aken Vumagamnandi, fighters at home. Vumagamnandi, it's gonna be the major, most important theme song. You all have to learn it. You must learn the dance. I'll try to do it with the officials. Yeah. Most of these things that we are singing are generated from the bottom up, from the picket lines. That's what's beautiful about the EFF and the struggle in general. So we'll try to show you the dance, if I can persuade the officials of the EFF to come. Asisho, Vumagamnandi.
Fighter pitile kweli shumi, fighter dite Vumagamnandi. I'm a fighter pitile kweli shumi, fighter dite Vumagamnandi. I'm a fighter pitile kweli shumi, fighter dite Vumagamnandi. I'm a fighter pitile kweli shumi, fighter dite Vumagamnandi. Vumagamnandi, Julia Mulemu, Petutano, Vumagamnandi, Julia Mulemu, Petutano, Vumagamnandi, Julia Mulemu, Petutano, Vumagamnandi, Vumagamnandi. information. Namasa. Chula information. Lage. Kichi kichi. Kichima. Zipram konto. Alliance. Okay laban. Ebaget. Seltatile. Elaget. Shoot to kill. Namasa. Shoot to kill. Killawe. Shoot to kill. Namasa. Eta. Ta. Eta. Ta. Zebra Koto Alliance. Seltatile. Laget. Seltatile. Laget. Eta. Ta.
In Limpopo, there is a big tradition of music, mostly sung in the weddings. Those of you who hail from the north will know the next genre of music, and one of the great artists there is Pleasure Tsamanyalo, and she gave us a beautiful sound. It's Hola EFF. So Tsepo, and then I'm going to ask Rofiwa to be ready because siyakuya class puma up. Hola EFF, yes. Thank you very much, Rofiwa. Rofiwa is one of the great prominent gospel artists. So last time we had Dr. Dumi give us the sound. Rofiwa, kaba tlengene. I nearly said kabajen. And he's produced really, really good music, and he has graced us with a sound for this particular album. I just want him to introduce the song. Over to you.
Greetings to everyone. Nda. In the album we're about to release, we actually saw a need of gospel vibe. Since as I'm a fighter, we truly trust in God. Are there many? Are there many? Thank you. So fighters, I believe that we trust in God for our success, for things to go the right way in our party. That's what I believe, and my belief, ever since I started to be a believer, never lied to me. So I believe that to invite God in everything that we do. I always say, in everything you do, don't forget God. But it does not matter what you have been doing or what you were doing yesterday. But in everything you do, when you wake up, don't forget God. When you sleep, don't forget God. That's my belief. To those who judge too much, yeah, it might actually be an issue to say, no, Mara, you have been doing what yesterday. No. The belief tells me that in everything you do, Don't forget God. So as fighters, I also believe that in everything we do, we must not forget God. So there are 3 songs that I combined, very common songs which everybody knows, which actually encourage us to stay in power, to stay encouraged that we can make it, we are making it, we've got it, and it's happening, and we are winners, we are fighters. Are there many? We must not forget amen, bazalwane. Dango. So Tsepo, you can play a song. The song has got 3 different songs, which all of them I think are very common, but they actually speaks about us having to trust in Him for things to happen. Amen. Amen. Salute.
Simba
Okay. The next song is a completely new song that we wrote dedicating to the not yet Uhuru legacy of Letambulu and Caiphas Semenya, because we believed that that genre of, or rather that particular sound was supposed to take struggle song to a different direction. So if you have Sarafina, you have Blondie Makene, excuse me, Mama Mbulu and Caiphas Semenya were trying to take that particular struggle genre into a different direction. But they were the first and the last ones to sort of do that sound. So let's listen to it. It's called Nkosi Sikelele. The person that's singing on it is called Mandla Ntlax. You will understand why I'm warning you that it is Mandla Ntlax, in case you say, who's that? All right, thank you. The next song, the lead vocalist is Nelly Siwesibia, well known for Mama Bafana. Yeah, I think Tsepo, she knows how to introduce herself. It's very mellow, and she's collaborating with Koketsopo. He's one of our fighters here, but he's a musician, sings in Ipupol Kabiko. The song is called Emaweni. Tsepo.
Julius Malema, when you go, Shibamu, Kautetelele, Yamasocha, Safa Sapela, Isizwe Sinyama, Safa Sapeli, Isizwe Sabatoni, Yehu, Yehu,
Yeah.
1, 2. Thank you very much. So the next song is about the founders of the decolonization movement in the continent. We took a struggle song and turned it into a beautiful jazz item. It's called Ndibaba, recalling different leaders, but it's an original Zimbabwean Gwijo song in the tradition there of the liberation movement. If you saw the video of the EFF on the eve of the national shutdown, Rofiwa, on the eve of the national shutdown, the president was singing it. It's one of the songs that he sang there. It's Mugabe Ndibaba, but we sing about Mugabe, we sing about Nyerere and all of them. And it's a collaboration of Go from Ghana and Koketso from Soweto. I think this is possibly the last downbeat song. From here, we're going mainstream, we're going Afrobeats, piano, and then DP was trying to stop me, but our people love Bacardi. And the people of Bacardi are here in the house as well. So let's go, Ndibaba. For the sake of SG, we have a Maskandi sound. We have a Maskandi sound. Mbuzeni is a contributor, and he's featured Ringo. But we'll tease you on it and then move on to the more mainstream new genres. Maskandi, it's called Kula. That's Maskandi. We're going to go to West Africa now. Afrobeat. There's a contribution in the album by Raima. He's on Kaya FM now. YFM. He came earlier, but because of the times that we had said, he's currently in an interview. And he has promised me that he will mention that we are now playing his song. He's an Afrobeat artist, Raima. He wrote a song called 10 Years. And Tsepo is about to play it. Shungisa DJ.
Yeah. It's been 10 years now. I come back a brand new. Yeah, you be like saying that you. It's been 10 years, you've been with me. You stand by me. We're building power. It's been 10 years, you've been with me. You stand by me. We're building power. Cause engineering is all I see. Great governance is all I see. Better me and you is what I see. Let's join our hands, build our land. So many better things I could do for you. So many wishes I could fulfill for you. Just give me myself, let me prove myself. Yeah, yeah. It's been 10 years now. Nobody wanna see us together, but you rock my world, you blow me on. You trust in me, you show me love. Cause now we be Azania, looking for a sign, living lonely dreams, love with no design, until you come my way. You brought love to a lonely man. When I feel the sun, I see your face. You're just like the nature. Better things I could do for you. So many wishes I could fulfill for you. Just give me your just one chance. And let me prove myself, let me prove myself.
Thank you very much. The next song is a collaboration. These are artists that we are collaborating with. We're going to do a piano song by Yams and SON. Yams and SON. Tsepo. Yams and SON. The song is a piano sound. I'm told there is a specific piano called private school Amapiano. Yeah, I didn't go to a private school. I'm pretty sure that I went to a university that can somehow, DP, be confused for a private school. So that's what we are about to listen to now. The song is called Rituse. And it's by Yams and SON. Yes, Chief.
We're going to Bacardi, and it is my greatest honor to invite one of the really talented DJs in our country and composer, Maestro. So there's this thing that our people do, DP, in the social spaces. I'm not very good at it, but if those of us who are in the social spaces will help me when I welcome him to explain and introduce the next two and last songs. And after these songs, we are all invited to dinner. I know it's very late, but I really thank you all for your indulgence. But before I introduce Maestro, Deputy President, I'm going to request the National Chair to come and just say a vote of thanks to everybody that is here from different media houses, production houses, and our viewers at home. And in the meantime, I'll be learning that arrangement of Maestro, Maestro, National Chairperson of the EFF, Commissar Veronica Mente.
Thank you very much, Commissar Mwiseni Mandla. We must wake up a bit even if we are in a mood, your music. We know that music is one of the elements we use to communicate in various ways. Whether we want to communicate with the gods, we want to communicate with our ancestors. In the revolution, song is what brings us together. And this is the only way all the revolutionaries have been practicing in ensuring that they keep themselves sane in the midst of fighting for the liberation of our country and the continent of Africa. With those few words in terms of song, I want to thank everyone that have come to this listening session, but in particular, I want to thank those that are listening from home. We are going to avail the album on our social media platforms as well as our website. Let's download it. Let's listen to it. The revolution must continue in our cars, in our spaces, and this is also an official invite to the 29th of July, that we must all be here once more. Happy birthday, EFF, happy birthday. Happy birthday, EFF, happy birthday. Thank you, Commissar Mbuseni.
Maestro, Give it up for Maestro, everybody. Big round of applause.
Dumelang. You maestro, hi maestro. So I'm here to introduce two songs which are Bacardi, from Pitori. So it was influenced by Mujava, the late Samahar 5, Bujo Mojo. So give music go Pitori. So kitse pedi ke go boredeng since well EFF na le khala ya boreder go boredeng ke gore yang go teng, and then engwe ke juju a ra mo voutela ra tsamaya le yena. So yeah, ke tsona di two. Happy birthday EFF, happy birthday.
Hey,
Like I said, power, nothing left.